What's up, HF? Happy Wednesday. I don't know about you guys, but everyone here at VTV is counting down the days till spring break. There's still no Family Feud this week, but we have a variety of segments to show, so let's get into it. I think I can speak for most of us when I say Starbucks drinks always hit different. Thanks to VTV's very best, Miles Taylor, let's take a look into the life of a student barista.
Hi everyone, I'm Miles Taylor. You might see me on VTV usually, but after school hours, I'm a Starbucks barista here at Matson. And you know, being a barista sometimes can be real fun, but other times it can be really stressful. Let me show you guys. Now let's take a look around. Here, our most popular drink seems to be our pink drink, so I'm gonna make it for you guys. And here's a pink drink. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. What can I get started for you? See, this is the stuff I've been talking about. Imagine the stressful times we have when you have a rude customer trying to get their order taken and you're trying to make somebody else's drink. Thank you all so much for taking a look into a day in the life as a Starbucks barista. I hope you all really enjoyed it. For everyone here at VTV, I'm Miles Taylor, and have a great day, HF. Come visit.
I don't know about you, but I'm gonna appreciate my Starbucks order a whole lot more the next time I order. Thanks, Miles. If you didn't already know, HF mock trial headed to state March 18th through 19th. Let's take a look at some of the highlights.
What's up, HF? This past weekend, HF mock trial team went to the state at the Illinois Bar Association. At the beginning of each year, the Illinois Bar Association releases a case that every school responds to for the rest of the season. It's hosted and sponsored by the IBA, and it lasts for 1 to 2 days. Junior Michaela Taylor was honored for Most Outstanding Attorney.
I won Outstanding Attorney at state, which was cool because there's a lot of attorneys, and I feel like, I don't know, I felt like my role was more minimal, but it was cool like getting that sort of like reassurance for me because I was considering going to law school, and that sort of inspired me more.
To prepare for the tournaments, the team developed case theories, character witnesses, alongside with practice speeches. Both the defense group and prosecution group won their rounds against Dunlap High School.
So we prepared for state by doing practices every Tuesday and Thursday for 2 hours. And then we did a lot outside of practice too, to practice for like the law test, and then doing like running over our lines and things.
Through kind of like the script that was given to me, and to help us try and prove that the person being charged is innocent. I was an expert witness, and so that basically means like I have to provide like an expert opinion on certain factors of the case.
The team did not win first place, but they definitely finished well with over 40 teams competing at the competition. The team is taking this as a learning lesson and will no doubt be ready for next year. Reporting for VTV, I'm Langston Fantroy.
Congratulations on the success mock trial. Moving on, let's wrap up Women's History Month with a segment dedicated to a very powerful figure in history.
In honor of Women's History Month, we would like to highlight Mamie Till, the mother of Emmett Till, a 14-year-old boy who on August 28, 1955, was taken to the edge of the Tallahatchie River, brutally beaten, shot in the head, and body was disposed of in the river. Mamie Till's handling of her son's funeral helped make racial injustice a national issue and encouraged others to take action. Throughout her life, Mamie Till sought justice for her son. She gave speeches across the country and helped raise money for the NAACP. Her work helped spark civil rights movements. It also inspired the Emmett Till Anti-Lynching Act in 2020, which made lynching a hate crime. Despite her efforts, no one was held accountable for her son's murder. Till Mobley's memoir, Death of Innocence, the story of the hate crime that changed America, was published in 2003. She was later the subject of the biopic Till in 2022.
Thanks for that empowering story, Christina. That'll be all the segments made for today, but we'll end the show by taking a look at a state project made by a student in the VBC. See you guys next time.
After the game is over, whenever that is for anybody, you still have to find success. You still have to find jobs. You still have to find work. You still need to be a great example, not only to your families, but to the people around you. My name is Jameer Dismukes. Everybody just calls me Coach JD. Went to Rich East High School, played basketball there. Went to Chicago State, played Division I basketball there, and played 2 years professionally in Costa Rica and Brazil. When I moved to the south suburbs, a lot of my friends really were playing basketball, so I think that was the thing that helped us, get closer together. And as I started playing, I started to fall in love with the game, and next thing I know, it was a passion of mine. I needed it.
I knew of Coach Dismukes just because of myself working as an athletic director, and also watched him from afar at a couple of different schools and what he was able to accomplish. We had a competitive pool of candidates, and Coach Dismukes rose to the top, and he was exactly what we were looking for.
There's always adversity when you're an African-American male. I think I faced a lot of adversity when I even got this position here, because everybody in the state applied for this job. But me getting it and sitting in this seat was important for me, and I think that's overcoming a lot of adversity there.
I'm so proud of JD. I am so proud of JD because I've known JD for some years, and so not only is he a stellar basketball coach, but JD is also an academician. He is beyond the stereotype of just being a basketball coach that's not a certified professional. He is a certified professional. He takes pride in academics. And so that kind of feeds into how he develops and cultivates his leadership on the basketball court with young men. They have something to aspire to be because of his modeling and because of his example. And I'm super proud of JD, and I know he's going to do really well at HF High School, and he's going to send a lot of students to college, and they're going to come back and be better men because of him.
I think stepping into this role, being an African-American male, is important. And you have 92% of our basketball players here are African-American. I think it's important because they can see someone that looks just like them, who's accomplished everything that they're trying to accomplish to get to where they want to get to. I'm excited that they get a chance to see someone who looks like them, who's been through everything that they're going to go through in their life, as far as on the court and off the court, and someone who's made it and been, successful in not only athletics but also academics. I think one of the biggest achievements that I had myself was getting my master's degree. I think that was very important for me, and I'm still going back to school now to get my doctorate. So just making sure that I'm a well-educated man. I think that's the right avenue to take.
Coach Dismukes talked about being an educator first and continuing his career and his education, which I think is very important because we're educational-based athletics. So we need to be educators first and then work very hard on the athletic side of things.
At the end of the day, the basketball is always going to stop bouncing. Education will never go. One thing about it is, and I've always heard this, that they can never take your degrees away from you, right? So I got my bachelor's, I got my master's, and now I'm even working on my doctorates. Like, that's important to me because I want my guys, my players who come from the same type of area I come from the same type of background I come from. I want them to see excellence in a black man as well.
He showed me that like I should leave like all my worries and all my bad stuff at home, and then just play my game, play with a purpose, and never leave my highs too low and my lows too high.
Just don't stop. Just don't stop no matter what. It's gonna get tough, it's gonna get hard. You're gonna face adversity, trials, tribulations, all of that is gonna be placed in front of you, but you can't stop. At the end of the day, this is a marathon, not a sprint, and the marathon continues.